Hi, this is Miles Red, Tim Michelle Birdsong, coming to you from the St. Francis of Assisi Residences with our folk art newsletter of May 20th. We are mainstreaming clues to the marginalized. First clue, the sun, the Most High. Okay? This newsletter is by Aries, daughter of the sun, Mild Red to Michelle Birdsong, who has being as Sherlock Holmes, now being an investigative journalist. Sherlock Holmes series written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, now being as Rona, the most talkative residence in St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3. Rona tips Janet Wajda generously. Janet cuts our hair at a big discount. She's Father Tom, the founder's cousin. Okay, first clue. To keep your brain healthy, one needs to read an hour a day. Proverbs 24:23. These also are sayings of the wise. To show partiality in judging is not good. Verse 24, whosoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by peoples and denounced by nations. Verse 25, but it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessings will come to them. Verse 26, an honest answer is like a kiss on the lips. Okay, question. Is this still a free country? St. Francis noted and showed that people were wearing masks before the world showed up in masks. Okay, next article. When will Jessica Tona Mentor return T. Michelle's book, The Cure for Death, to her? Okay, this is a photograph of Jessica Tona Mentor. Song, Open My Eyes That I May See. Jessica, a Civil War hero, Clara Barton. She founded the American Red Cross. There were no nursing schools. She was creative and patient and became a self-taught, pioneering nurse. Jessica's parents were Peace Corps volunteers in China for 7 years. She is a musician, a cellist. She brought her 2 daughters to her wellness group where she did facials and foot washings. It was wonderful. This is Sheila. Sheila Minton Arts, who has being as projection of Leonard Bernstein and Mild Red's daughter in a past life. Upcoming events at St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3. Talk and share art therapy and growing flowers and vegetables in the backyard. That's sponsored by Sheila. St. Francis of Assisi being as Mild Red to Michelle's daughter, Robin Michelle Birdsong, who also has being as Dr. Seuss. Okay, where do we go from here? Goodbye. A book by St. Francis resident Michael Tashfay called Intersection Awakening. It's $6.99 at Amazon.com. Let's support our own community and buy his book. Okay, what else? Let's see, we got 1 is an Aries. He calls bingo numbers on Tuesday nights. 1 has being as the projection of Juan Williams on The Five, which is a cable TV show. And also 1 has being as a baboon. They use more than 30 distinct vocalizations. That's like talking. Baboons are usually vegetarians. From the African Wildlife Foundation article, the baboon's major predators are humans. They are often intentionally poisoned and killed because they tend to be considered a pest species. They are also hunted for their skins. Use of baboons in laboratories and medical research has also increased, and they are losing their homes. A solution to protecting the baboon: engage the community. Okay, let's go up here. What do we have? Picture of real food. All the photographs on this page were taken by Mild Red to Michelle Birdsong with her Samsung phone. Real food from the Garden of Eden. Isn't it beautiful? Just like you. This food was taken at a fruit and vegetable group here at St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3. Okay, then we have Linda, who has being as Bart Simpson and Esther, the beautiful Jewish wife of the Persian king. How in the world you say that name? My glasses are fogging up too. Whoever that king was. With her cousin Mordecai. Persuaded the king to retract an order for the death of the Jews. Linda is a heroic queen because the king married her, as I recall. It's from the Bible. A mother's love is a beautiful thing. Linda is shown here with her son, Vincent. Linda is consistently well-dressed. I venture to say she's the best-dressed person here at St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3. This is her son, Vincent Joseph Nestler, Director of Cyber Security Design. Linda's loving son has being as a royal Japanese samurai soldier. Linda the other day sang The Lady in Red to the Queen of the Universe, Mild Red to Michelle Birdsong in the hall out there, who was dressed in red, including this red hoodie. Says a red hoodie. A Christmas present from Father Tom here at St. Francis. Okay, what else do we have here? We have Raul del Toro. He has being as Saint Barbara, known in the Eastern Orthodox Church as the Great Martyr Barber. Did you hear that? He was a martyr, the Great Martyr Barbara. He being as she was an early Greek saint and martyr. Accounts place her in the 3rd century in Heliopolis, Phoenicia, present-day Baalbek, Lebanon. Raul comes to writing group as well as art group. His mask shows he has a black nose. And so he does. His nose is bulbous like mine and most black people's noses. He says he misses his family and wants to see them. Travel is expensive. Okay, did I say everything on this newsletter? No, I didn't do Tom Burns. This is Tom Burns sitting with Juan at lunch. Tom Burns has being as Oliver Hardy of Laurel and Hardy. Stan Laurel has being as Mildred to Michelle Birdsong. Laurel and Hardy were a comedy duo. Babes in Toyland is a Laurel and Hardy musical Christmas film release on November 30th, 1934. It is known in the United States as March of the Wooden Soldiers. It's wonderful. I remember watching it as a child, having no idea I had been Stan Laurel. The film takes place entirely in Toyland, which is inhabited by Mother Goose, played by Charlotte somebody. Mother Goose has being as Mildred to Michelle Birdsong, whose idea and title, Sneezy the Greasy, babysits Abigail, was made into a storybook by Dr. Seuss, now being Robin Michelle Birdsong. This book is available at Amazon.com for $7.32. That's illustrated brilliantly by T.J. Robshaw. And this is Sneezy, and this is Abigail. It's a wonderful book. Check it out. And don't forget to check out Intersection Awakening, because you need to read an hour a day to keep your brain healthy. Okay, I'm going to take a quick, let's mention this. We give credit where credit is due. Okay? I think I've read everything in the newsletter, or on the newsletter, I should say. Let me just take a quick glance. I don't want to end this and then realize I didn't give somebody their due. Okay. Is this still a free country? It is if we insist it is. I insist I'll have my free speech. Okay, this is Mildred T. Michelle Birdsong, daughter of the sun, Eve, mother of all living, queen of information, sang so long until the next newsletter.